right when my nose starts to itch, we hit.
It's the worst. I put this event up last night at like 11 or 12 o'clock, I think. So hopefully we'll have some.
Right. I think this is going to be a big, big, big bang.
What do you mean?
What I mean is, I think it's going to be flourishing.
What do you mean flourishing?
What I mean is, like, there's going to be a lot of attraction.
Like with the live now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So, well, you just got to manifest it.
I can't jinx it. Can't
So,
jinx it.
so we've got 3 viewers at the moment. I'll go to the comments. So we'll wait for some more people to come on. Are you nervous? A little bit?
Oh, yeah.
Don't be. Honestly, it's not a big deal. I mean, it is a big deal, but it's not like we all make mistakes. If you go through some of my lives, man, the amount of foot and mouth syndrome, like now, I get lost on my words and then I'll just babble. So,
okay. Yeah.
Okay, so hi guys. We'll get some comments in. There's 4 viewers at the moment, and 5 viewers now. So get some comments. This is my good friend April. How would you pronounce your April? This is my good friend April. I was born in April.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah. So I found this girl doing live readings one night, and I loved her energy. So I thought, you know what, why not hit her up and see how she is. And this is the first time we've done a live together, so I'm gonna throw you in the deep end just to test you a little bit. But this is kind of what I do as a mentor as well. So aside from doing the private one-on-ones, I do this sometimes. So when I do come up here with randoms, random people, I do feel that they genuinely have a gift. So my name is Bree. I'm based in Western Sydney. I'm an evidential and energy psychic medium. So I promote you. I use all of my clear senses for all of my readings. So I get all 6 of them. It can be pretty full on. I've always been this way. So when I was 4 weeks old, I went with no oxygen for 4 minutes. Remarkably came back with no brain damage and the ability to talk to the other side. So yeah, I'm also a universal healer, and I'm a massive light worker, and I'm a very, very spiritual person. So I'm also a mentor in psychic development and spiritual awakening. So do you want to tell us a bit about yourself, Rachel? April, sorry.
I had okay. A little nervous. At the age of 3 or 4, I was able to see them, the other side, and I grew out of it at the age of 9, 10, being put on medications. It was a challenge. When I started reading was probably 4 or 5 years ago, and now I'm just enjoying it as a wonderful, holy moly, holy moly.
April's not used to having viewers and having comments that come through. So can you see the comments on the little sidebar here? There's comments. Go to them, and that way you'll be able to see what comes up.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah. Cool. But continue with what you're saying. Sorry.
Yeah. So about 2021 is when I started readings, and I've been trying to work with my intuitive and work with my medium, and as well as with my I've been studying like witchcraft.
Yeah, that's exactly what this is. Witchcraft. Yeah, it is like anything other than worshipping a wizard in the sky. Yeah, it is witchcraft, essentially.
Well, I look at it as a gift.
It is.
And I've been looking at myself, trying to figure out how I can progress in this. So that's why I'm studying the witchcraft and Wicca.
I like to call it spiritualism. Like,
yes, I agree with you there.
Like, it is seen as witchcraft by people that see it as devil worshipping. It's far from that. It's connecting to consciousness. It is a very, we'll get on to readings in a minute. We're just going to have this bit of conversation.
I also do out of body experiences.
That's cool.
Projection.
That's cool. I can't remember my dreams.
Pendulum readings.
Pendulums are cool. I've got my pendulum and it's somewhere around, it's hanging up there, and it's never wrong. It is never wrong. Every time I ask it a question, it'll just be, the energy that goes behind it is crazy. If you're doing it properly, you don't even have to move your hand. But that's really cool, and I do believe that you have an ability and a gift, and that's why you're here, and that's why I'm going to throw you in the deep end with the sharks, and you just need to keep your head above water. You'll be fine. And this is how, this is how you know that your
internet's messing up.
Your internet's fine. We can all hear you and see you perfectly fine. Okay, guys. So to share, you need to share to get a reading. And if you'd like to have a reading with either myself or April, or both of us, or you can ask a question. I like it like that. Yeah, that's cool. And we'll ask a question and that kind of stuff. So let me know if you would like a reading. We're going to let you guys choose if April should use her intuition or her cards. So I'm going to, as I said, throw in the deep end, and we're going to see how she goes. Okay, but I think I'll probably start. Okay, so if you'd like a reading, make sure you share. When we get some shares going and some more comments and some tags, then yeah, we've lost her. We've lost her. Anyways, but hopefully she'll come back. But yeah, we'll start on some readings soon. All right, so we've got here Aaron Browning, mail, please have a general reading. Like, subscribe. Kate, considering you're the first one, I will go with you because you're the first one to actually say that you shared. Okay, so is there a guy that you've just met? I feel that there's a bit of uncertainty. Well, okay, it seems we've lost her. I feel there's a bit of uncertainty when it comes to somebody that you've just met based on trust issues and based on, issues that you've had in the past, but it's almost like you're jumping at shadows. Does that make sense? Or at least that would be what you're like if you were to be talking to somebody at the start, considering if they're actually good people or a good person, okay? But yeah, so I hope this helps. I'll pull a card or two here. Actually, I'll use my Illuminati Tarot. This deck of cards is really cool. They're not like normal tarot cards. I'm learning about them, and I'll pull a couple, and hopefully April will come back on in a minute because I was looking forward to doing readings with her today. Okay. Make sure that you also catch me on SPTV tonight, Spiritual Psychics TV. I'll be on at 8 o'clock Australian Eastern Daylight Savings Time. Kate, all right, so we've got on here. All right, I'll pull one from this book, from this. I do use the book with these because they're very, very different, all right? So this is King of Swords for you, all right? Back. All right, so a master and strategic planning. A strategist is somebody who plans ahead, being in control. Logic is paramount. A cold, harsh person sometimes, if it comes up in reverse, right? Which I don't feel this is you, but I feel like it's a person in your life or around you. This could be also a lawyer or a judge, and this is all cutting through confusions with clear sight. So I do feel that there is also, things that you might not be so sure about. But yeah, so, and no man. Okay, well then I do feel that there will be somebody that is going to come into your life in the next few months. And I do that's just what I saw. So I just get I just go with what I get from spirit. So basically, if you were to meet someone, and I do feel like it's going to happen soon, probably in the next few months. But yeah, so just give me 2 seconds. All right. But yeah, so when you do meet this person, just be cautious of what you're possibly doing. Here she goes. She's back, but she's device isn't connected. 1 second. But yeah, make sure that you are cautious and conscious of things that you might be saying, doing, especially if you have, where you feel you've got issues with people leaving. Okay. I'm just trying to. Sorry for being rude, guys. All right, next one here. Just give me some validation if you can. That'd be great. But yeah, Okay, I understand. I appreciate that. No, well, just as I said, make sure. Have you not been cheated on? Have you not got those fears to kind of sit in the background? And I do feel that in your last relationship, it didn't quite end very well. She's back. I don't. But you're back. I don't feel that very well. And you need to not allow that to affect your future relationships. Okay, so I hope that helps. Welcome back. Welcome back. She's back, everybody. All right.
Sorry, everyone.
That's all right. Okay, so I just read for Kate, but we'll move on and we'll just because that came in. You came in like at the end of that one. So we've got shared. Make sure that you let us know that you've shared the video out, and that you work nicely. You be nice, and there is no bitching, bullying of any sort. You encourage April. You know, make her feel that she's doing a good job. Give her lots of validations. If you're going to give anyone validation, it will be most likely her. Please, thank you, because I know that you guys are shitty with your validation sometimes. So it is very important for people that are learning to know if they're on the right path or not, and if they're not, let them know. Tell them. Okay. All right. So Mila, hi Brianna shared you out. Thank you very much. Alejandro. Hello, my friend. How are you? Okay. Hi Brianna. What better work future will I have in New Zealand? Working for Brian in BGT development here, where I'm actually located down in Christchurch, with Aru doing solar grid installation. Look, that might be a good idea if, like, honestly, you're so focused on your spiritual journey. Okay, and I don't think that there's anything that you need to worry about so much in that aspect and side of things. I think that you need to just be, in the moment doing something else. I'm probably going to lose April again. Okay, but yeah, I think that you need to make sure that when you're doing something else that you don't lose your way in spirituality. Okay, I do hope that this helps, mate. But if you feel drawn to it and you feel it's going to work, manifest that positivity, man. You know what? You don't want to manifester. I call it manifesting when it's negative shit that you're bringing into it. Manifesting when you're being positive about it and you're actually manifesting good stuff. Okay, so hopefully April will sort out her internet connection soon. Don't know what's going on here. I remember when I started doing this and I had such a shitty internet connection, and this happened all the time on the show with Leslie. All right. We got here. So it's got comments. Make sure that you share, and if you want a reading that you are going to, let me know that you shared, so I can read for you. Okay. All right. So Alison Turner, loved and shared, followed. A past life reading, please. Who was I in a past life? What happened to me? Who was Gary Comer? And I did read this to you. I did this last night. I'm pretty sure I read for you this last night. All right, so sorry about that. Diane Martin shared. Thank you, sweet girl. Avani, also let me know where you're from. Let us know where you're at in the world, what time it is. Make sure that you also let me know what country you're in, because I need to know where I'm reaching around here. And yeah, I love knowing where I am. Sorry, where I'm reaching, where people are in the world. It's cool. You make some beautiful connections with people, especially this one here, Alejandro. I remember when I just met you, when I just started doing all this a couple of years ago. Okay, so, all right. Yeah, Cindy, as I said, I'm pretty sure I read for you last night with that one. India, cool, awesome. Welcome, Avani. All right, Aaron Little. Can I please have a general reading, love and shared? You can. Give me a second. I don't think April's coming back on because she's having internet issues, but that's okay. That's all right. Well, no dramas. It'll just be me. Good old me. All right. So this is a new deck of cards that I've got. This is my goddess tarot cards. These are beautiful. These connects to all the goddesses around the world that have, every single one of them. There's heaps of them. And they're just gorgeous. They feel really nice. They're very slick and smooth. All right. So, Aaron Little. Get that one out. I also do offer private readings, guys, too, if that's something that you're interested in. All right. So you had a few cards pop out here, mate. And I feel that the luck with you lately has been shit. And when I say that, it's kind of just been one thing after another. And it's like, man, is the universe really going to keep testing my patience like this? It's going to until a lesson is learnt. All right. So I do feel here that, there was a woman around you, or there is a woman around you that was quite loving and quite gentle. And I feel that someone stuff that up for you. If it wasn't yourself, then it would have been somebody else. But I do feel that there is going to be another opportunity for that to happen again. But just make sure that no one else gets involved here, okay? The next card you've got here is Fortune, which is good for luck, all right? It means that you've got money coming. You've got a bit of good luck. Your break's about to get here, okay? And as I said before with the first card with the Queen of Pentacles, this is the Four of Pentacles. No, Four of Spades, sorry. So yeah, this also goes with this card here about meeting somebody. All right, that's union or reunion. Hope that helps. I hope that helps, and I hope that you just keep your head up. Don't let things get you down so much. I'll be on for another 20 minutes or so. I've got a really big toothache. Yeah, I suppose drinking Rockstar doesn't really help, hey? All right, make sure that you share. I'm in Melbourne, Australia. Oh, cool. My stepmother and my little brother, well, little big brother, now live down there. They lived down there for quite a while. Okay, so how is everybody? What's happening today? I won't be, as I said, I'll be on for another 15, 20. It won't be a normal live because this was meant to help somebody else who's not coming back on now. So, yeah, I've got also one more paddock to do in my backyard with the lawns, which I'm really stoked about. So I'll be doing that after this. All right, so Aaron, let me know if that made sense to you, Dal, and if that resonated. Feedback is feedback. It's good. Oh, good. Alison Turner. Okay, all I said was I'm pretty sure that I read for you last night with the same question. So I didn't actually do a reading on you, Dal. All right. Samantha. Hi, Brianna. Likes and share. Can I get a general, please? You can. Give me 2 seconds. I feel like this is a tattoo tarot one. I haven't used these ones in a while. So I'll pull some cards with this. Okay. By the time I finish my live here, I've got like 20 different freaking like cards just sitting on top of their cases. All right. Okay, so Samantha, you're like a general. Death card is your first card. So with the death card, that really does, it implicates that there's going to be the end of something to make room for new beginnings. Okay, when one door closes, another one opens, and I feel that it's almost like you feel like people are just leaving you, and it's not the case. As your vibration rises, people that aren't matching that are going to fall away from your life. Okay. Don't allow people to dictate or affect how you are as a person based on their shitty actions. Does that make sense? Next one here is the Lover's card. And this is so basically how I read cards and how I read the energy is if this card here, which did come out, shows the lovers before the snakes, the energy of the lovers sticks out more than the snakes do. But if it's the other way around, it means that there's no good. For you, I do feel that there's going to be a good, a bit of a good change, okay, when it comes to your relationships and a person in your life, okay? So that's, it's almost like you're going to leave one relationship or you have left that relationship, meet somebody new, and it's like what they put you through is going to, you don't want that to affect the next relationship you go into. So it's almost like you've met someone and it's almost like, man, if I leave this one, am I going to be, leaving something I'm comfortable but not comfortable in for something that, could totally go haywire. You can't live in that mentality or that mindset, okay? This is a good opportunity for you. All right. The Hanged Man. That actually represents that you're holding yourself in a very, very, very uncomfortable position. It shows that you're not doing you. You need to make sure that you're putting up boundaries and not allowing people to boss you around, and that you put up, expectations for how people are going to treat you, okay? Next card I've got for you, darling, is... So this is also good to go back and correlates with this one here. You got the Ten of Cups, which represents family and, a life of being in a family environment, which is really good. But I do feel like there's going to be an end of a relationship and the start of a new one. Okay, so I hope this helps, mate. All right. I'll be on for 10 more minutes, so get your questions out there now, because this toothache is really, really, really killing me at the moment. So I do apologize for that. All right. If I can get a tarot reading, please, Bree. I have like to share. Sure, you can. Okay. Samantha, does that make sense, doll? Make sure that you tell me if it resonates or not, because if it doesn't, then yeah, I need to know. All right. So Sarah. Okay, so you've got the Five of Pentacles here, and this actually shows that you're going through something right now, and it's almost like not a lot of people would know that you're going through that because you don't say anything to anybody about it. You need to start saying how you're feeling and vocalizing. It doesn't mean that you're being aggressive or obnoxious or arrogant, because you're simply explaining how you're feeling. What it means is that you respect yourself enough to set those boundaries. You respect yourself enough to maintain those boundaries. Okay, and anyone that's treating you less than what you deserve, they shouldn't be around. That's kind of what I feel is the situation with you right now, and you need to not allow that to affect your life in such a big way. Okay, I feel that you're very sensitive, and I feel that everything that you experience is almost like magnified by 10. You know what I mean? It's almost like you've got third-degree burns in your emotions. You will, whatever's going on though, you will overcome it, and I do feel that you're very strong, a lot stronger. You're going to come back a lot stronger. You're going to come back almost with vengeance, not vengeance though, but you know what I mean. You're going to come back, a phoenix rise from the ashes. Okay, whatever's happening right now is to mold you and to help you grow into the person that you need to be. Okay, all right. So yeah, need to go back and watch it. A good general card reading, please, if I may. No dramas at all. All right. My tooth is really giving me a hard time right now, so I'm going to close it off soon. All right, so the first one you got here is the Ten of Swords, or the Nine of Swords, sorry. And this represents having to make a lot of choices. It's almost like you're surrounded with, shit all the time. And it's almost like you have to make painful decisions in order to remove these swords one by one. They're like daggers. Does that make sense? So you need to maybe cut ties with people and make sure that when you do it, don't go back to these people, because things aren't going to change. Okay? All right. So the next one you got here is the Two of Cups, which represents business deals. It represents contracts being made and people making deals with one another. Be careful about what you're going to sign, but if you sign the right deal and give yourself the right opportunity, you're going to do quite well. All right. I'll pull one more for you, and I'll do a couple more. All right, so the next one here is overthinking. You're very tired because you just overthink. It's almost like it affects your sleep. When you're sleeping, you're asleep, yeah, but you're not resting. And it's because your subconscious mind is constantly playing in the background. Okay? So I hope this helps. All right, so Philippa Wilson. I've watched a lot of your lives, and I'll watch a lot of reading, please. Okay. I'll pull some cards. Sorry about not having my friend up here to read. It's very disappointing. And this is why I put up the event today. So that's okay. So you got the King of Pentacles. There's a man in your life, or there's going to be a man in your life that's going to financially, emotionally, physically take care of you. It's almost like you've been carrying everybody else's baggage for so long. And this person's almost like going, yeah, it's now my turn. It's your turn to rest, okay? Next thing you got here is the Nine of Pentacles, okay? I do feel that you're on a journey right now. You're on a spiritual journey. You're on a spiritual endeavor, and you are on the way to great things. I do feel that you have a lot of good karma coming your way, and I feel that in saying that, there's a lot of things that have happened to you that weren't fair, and I feel that things are gonna start to progress. Anything that you've actually done or worked for is gonna come to fruition quite soon, okay? All right. The next card you got here is the Empress. Based on the card, the picture in the card, the picture on the card and the name of the card, they could mean two different things, but I do feel like there is a nurturing within you that has really helped your environment and helped you flourish in the environment. That, and also I do feel that there's going to be a pregnancy around you quite soon. I do feel that there's going to be a bit of a surprise, okay? Sarah, thank you so much. It does resonate a lot. I hope you're feeling better. There's nothing worse than a toothache. Oh, girlfriend. If I was to show you the broken tooth, it's literally in half up the back here. But I'm too chicken to go to the dentist. All right. I got the Ten of Swords. That was helpful. Thank you. You're welcome. All right, guys. I'm going to love you and leave you. And thank you for coming to watch this short live. All right. Bye. Tonight, make sure you're on SPTV. Okay, Spiritual Psychics TV. And I'll be there at 8 o'clock. See you guys.